Good morning and welcome to the first session in this workshop series about book flyers. I am so glad that you could make it. Just a reminder that this will be recorded and placed on the school's website so you can go back and watch whenever you'd like. My name is Danielle Argentieri and I will be presenting this series. Let's start off with a quick question. What do you think of flyers? Are they useful? What makes you stop and pay attention to one? Is there a specific flyer that has stuck with you, whether that be a movie flyer or a flyer for a program? Take a minute and talk with your neighbors on what sticks out on flyers. We'll share with the group when we're done. You all had such great responses, many of which are listed right here. When you are looking at a flyer, you normally see an engaging pop of color or something that grabs you immediately. You also see a quote or a phrase that sticks with you and that has something to do with the movie or program that they are trying to promote. Finally, you see a picture that gives you a clue as to what the movie or program will be. And you also will see actors and actresses that will be in it or who will be presenting this program. Now that we've discussed normal flyers that we see for movies and programs, what do you think a book flyer is? Take a minute to jot down some answers. With that in mind, how do you think that these could be used in a classroom setting to help not only you, but your students as well? Book flyers are great ways to show off books that you're currently reading or that you just finished. And it's a great way to show and share with your classmates and other students what you read and how you liked it. We're going to take a look at a few book flyers and you will get to see what makes the difference between a good one and one that needs some help. Here is an example of a book flyer for the book The Giver by Lois Lowry. As you can see, the title is in small and cursive letters that you can't easily read, and the author is not even on here. It's a white background and black font, and again, the font is not easily read. There's no picture except for a small one at the bottom, and you don't really get that pop. What would you do to fix it? This, on the other hand, has a beautiful color that matches perfectly with the cover of the book. As you can see, the cover has the author and title. There's a brief phrase on the left-hand side that gives you a little bit of information on what the book has. And on the right is a small quote that gives you another brief idea of the book. From those two flyers that we just saw, what makes up a good flyer? As you can see, on things I've added are interesting colors, pictures of the cover, small blurb of what's in the book, and one or more quotes from the book to pull the reader in and want them to read. Things not to add are colors that are too bright, or too many quotes / too much information, fonts that can't be read, and pictures that are way too distracting. As you can see, the first flyer that we saw fits more on the things not to add than on to add. Now we're going to get into groups, and each group is going to pick a book. What would you include on a book flyer for this book? Think of colors, quotes, and even a blurb for this book. Make a rough outline of what you would like that book flyer to look like. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you learned a lot about book flyers, and I look forward to teaching you even more on the 21st. We look forward to seeing you then. Of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at dlargent@buffalo.edu. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.